All right, Raindrops. Dr. Ross and Dr. King are here to recap this fantastic. Yes, feel the beat.
Do. That's right,
Listen,
Carlos.
my heart beats something when Dr. I keep calling him Dr. Steve, but when Steve appears on the.
And he definitely appeared in this episode. He appeared in this motherfucking episode. You hear me? And if you don't
Oh!
hear me, let's ask Dr. Eugene Harris.
I know we have to get into that. So, Raindrops, there was so much more to unpack. I thought this was a wonderful part one reunion of
Fantastic.
Married to Medicine. The girls clocked in, the guys clocked in. Dustin Ross, you and I are clocked in. We
Yes, we
punched
are.
in, honey. We are doing our OT, and we're about to sit up here and give y'all a show. So, Dustin,
Yes.
the reunion opens up with the shock
hmm
that BFFs, two of the Golden Girls, Jackie and
hmm
Simone, for the first time in reunion history, we're celebrating 12 seasons of the show. Simone and Jackie did not share a dressing room because Simone feels like Jackie did not have her back when it came to her battle with Heavenly. Um, that's when I knew that this beef is real.
hmm
And Simone is dead ass serious. We'll get to what happened too, but were you shocked that Simone decided not to even share a dressing room with her?
No. Not at all. Simone has chosen this latest incident, quote unquote, between her and Heavenly. This last time that they've gotten into it, Simone has chosen to use that as her excuse to not as her excuse to finally take blatant issue with Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heavenly having a close friendship.
Right.
Simone has never liked the fact that Heavenly and Jackie are real friends in real life. She has tried to play along and play, go along to get along, as they say. But Simone felt displaced by Heaven as Heavenly and Jackie's relationship grew. Simone felt displaced, and that's what this is all about. Mincing words about a push versus a grab versus a brush versus a my arm moved or whatever. Small potatoes. You don't like, or Dr. Simone don't like the fact that Heavenly and Dr. Jackie are friends
Mhm.
because it goes beyond shit for the show. They are real friends in real life. And I think that Dr. Jackie's approval of Dr. Heavenly by being her friend makes Dr. Simone crazy. I think that
Mm.
I think it drives her crazy because Dr. Jackie's embracing of Dr. Heavenly on a personal level kind of legitimizes her amongst that cast. And so I think that just was never Dr. Simone's thing. So no, I'm not surprised at all.
I never thought about that. Because the thing is this, and it kind of goes into our next topic, which is who got first chair. I never looked at the point of Dr. Jackie befriending Dr. Heavenly, who is by far the most polarizing woman that
Yep.
has ever been a Married to Medicine. You either love Dr. Heavenly or you
Yep.
hate her. There is no middle ground. There's strong hate for her, there's strong love for her. But to have Dr. Jackie, who is arguably
hmm
the face of this show, along with Dr. Simone, I never looked at it until you said it that Dr. Jackie sort of officializes
Yeah.
Heavenly with this friendship, and Dr. Simone can't take it because one thing we do know about this, and this is no shade, if we
hmm
have watched the show, Dustin, you and I, for 12 seasons.
Yep.
We know that these girls will push you out.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Mariah may have done things. I'm not here to talk about behind the scenes rumors and gossip
hmm
or confirmations, but
Well, you've
but
been to the studio. What's her new studio called? You've been down there, so
yes,
you know.
no. Listen, no, Mariah's studio is still up and running
It's
in
beautiful, by the
Georgia.
way. Yeah.
The thing is, and we saw how they tried to out squad,
hmm
right? So, to your point, maybe they thought outsing Heavenly would be it, but they need Dr. Jackie to do it. And Dr. Jackie really does like Heavenly.
They
And
are friends in
yes,
real life. Dr. Heavenly shows up completely differently when we see her in conversation with Dr. Jackie one on one, if it's in a film scene, if it's on social media, when they're traveling the world together, they've been all over in Italy, all over the world together, off camera, off season. And they are obviously close. They both said that they talk on the phone daily, and I actually love their friendship. I love an unlikely
Mm-hmm.
pair. I do. I love seeing an unlikely pair that sustains itself. And how many seasons have they been close like that? When Dr. Heavenly first joined the cast in season 2 as a full-time cast member, her and Dr. Jackie were at odds, and I
Yeah.
personally was turned off by Dr. Heavenly because of it. Because at the time, I felt like Dr. Jackie was not bothering nobody on that cast, and I didn't like Dr. Heavenly picking with her. But once Dr. Jackie stood up for herself, and then Dr. Heavenly completely shifted in her, the way that she showed up to Dr. Jackie, started praising her, being positive, comparing her to her husband, which we know the high regard that Dr. Heavenly holds her husband, Dr. Damon, in. And she would always make that comparison. And they ended up being an unlikely pairing. And I
Mm-hmm.
personally love stories like that. And I don't know why Dr. Simone always felt threat. It seems like she's felt threatened by that, as
Yeah.
opposed to me personally, Los, my best friends can have multiple friends. Just like I have more than one person who refers to me as their
Yeah.
best friend. And it's all legitimate. And I love friendship by extension like that. Like I love growing my network in that way. I just, to me, the insecurity is what the problem is. And Dr. Simone is insecure about, for whatever her reasons are. She may have her reasons, right? Whatever, but she's insecure about Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie being close.
I also think, look, and I've said this to Dr. Heavenly, I think that Dr. Heavenly says the things that Dr. Jackie wants to say.
Mm-hmm.
And you
For
know how,
sure.
like, in friend groups, and y'all know this raindrops, in friend groups, there's one friend who is a goody two shoes, who comes
Mm-hmm.
across very, perfect, whatever. And there's a friend who pops off. I give it Jennifer Williams, Evelyn Lozado, right?
100%.
Portia Phaedra,
Mm-hmm.
Cynthia Nini, right? There's
Mm-hmm.
always that one friend that's a little sweet and the other one's a little spicy. But that spicy one you like because they say the things that you want to say, but your image won't allow you to. And I also think Dr. Simone knows that. I think Dr. Simone knows that Dr. Heavenly is Jackie's mouthpiece as well. And we have seen some of that revelation happen. So,
I don't
um,
see nothing wrong with it personally. I'm that kind of friend. If I don't know, I just don't see nothing wrong with it personally, but that's just my view. I'm not saying everybody has to agree with me on that, but you're supposed to ride for your motherfucking friends. And if you see an area where you can step in, you know what I'm saying, and help your friend out, that's what you do. And so Dr. Jackie, as was proved tonight, when that back and forth with her and Toya, where Dr. Jackie really didn't say anything that was, hard hitting. She just, well, you need to, and you need to worry about yours, and your husband too. That was what she had. Whereas the mere mention of anything, Dr. Heavenly was jumping in there and getting in the paint with Toya. They were tussling on
mhm.
verbally on that reunion stage. So it's just a difference. That's an area where Dr. Heavenly is strong and Dr. Jackie is not as strong as Dr. Heavenly. So as her friend, she had her back. I don't see nothing wrong with it. My friends better step for me because I'm a step for them. So I
No,
don't care if it's a
I
show.
agree.
I don't care. I don't care that it's a show. I don't care. That's how you're supposed to do for your friends. And I actually, again, this is coming from a person who loves the fact that they found that close of a friendship with each other. So I feel like they're supposed to jump in for each other. Dr. Jackie was not supposed to turn her back on Dr. Heavenly in that debater every time she was asked a question about the shit. She told the truth without throwing Dr. Heavenly under the bus. And I feel like that is what you're supposed to do as a friend.
What are your thoughts about this back and forth that they were having about, Heavenly pushing Simone's arm
Hmm.
and Simone breaking down and crying, saying that, Heavenly's comments could have damaged her career. She could have been investigated by the medical board.
It's never going that far. It's always that, or it's always my kids can see this one day. It's always that. It's
With your
always
raggedy broke ass losing houses and homes every day, are you really a good example?
So I think again, there's some cherry picking going on. Okay, there's a choice of to assume this pious posturing, where you are, and no, Dr. Simone, you just said you got mad because they called you aggressive, and 5 seconds later, aggressive, assertive, all the words. 5 seconds later, you start yelling at them on the stage. So it's like, why
With
not?
Andy's earplugs. That's
Why?
right.
And Andy hair done grew, so it shit shook a little bit, like when Fantasia blew them bangs when she was singing. Remember when Fantasia was singing and she blew her bangs up in the air? Andy's hair was shaking as Dr. Simone was yelling, but Toya too. But I just wish my thing is I'm not saying Dr. Simone is right or wrong for how she feels. I'm just saying that's the feeling. The feeling is you don't like them being friends. So just say it so that all this vitriol and all this energy you have behind this incident can make sense for everybody else. Totally different thing. You acting like this is the worst, most egregious thing that's ever happened in your 12-year tenure on this show, right? It's not. We've seen worse. And one more thing before we get there. I don't want to jump all over the place, but
No,
thinking
do your
about
thing.
Simone made me remember this. I thought it was rich that Simone gonna ask quiet. I have a question. She was doing that shit the way she talks to Andy when Simone does this weird code switch thing when she talks to Andy. Andy, and she did it when Jocelyn was on the show. So, how's the baby? She does this weird thing. But anyway, you know exactly what I'm talking about too. She gonna ask quiet, and you could tell me none of my business, and I won't say nothing. But how could you have a child with a man who y'all can't decide if y'all want to live in the same house?